Hey, Promise Life team, let's talk about everybody's absolutely favorite oil, maybe yours, maybe mine. We want to talk today, I'm trying to get a grip on it here, about peppermint. Peppermint actually comes in the regular oil label and the Vitality oil label. Now remember, these two oils are the exact same. I can take this oil and pour it into this bottle. I can take this oil and pour it into this bottle. There is no difference. They come out of the exact same vat. The reason that they have two different labels is because Young Living ingeniously came up with a way for us to be able to identify without even thinking about it which oils are ingestible and which oils are for topical and aromatic use. And if anybody has any question about it, you just reach for the colored label for topical aromatic and you reach for the white label for ingestion. Okay, so when I'm talking ingestion, I'm going to show you the white bottle. When I'm talking about other, I'm going to show you this bottle. But understand that what you do in your own home is what you do in your own home. It is the exact same oil. In fact, you can see on my shelf back here, all these bottles in white are all the Vitality label. Every single one of these oils with the white label, I actually have in duplicate in a colored label up there, right? So it makes it really, really easy to sort through how you're going to use what without even thinking about it. I can pull out the white bottle and know that I can ingest it. So on that note, let's talk a little bit about peppermint. What do you want to know? Well, let me just tell you this little story. In Roman mythology, when Pluto professed his love for the nymph Menthe, right? So this is peppermint or menthe from the menthe plant. His wife Persephone, who was afire with jealousy, crushed menthe into the ground. Of course, I would do the same thing, right? Crushed her into dust. Well, Pluto was not able to change her back. And so sadly, all he could do was transform her into a peppermint plant. And then he gave her a wonderful fresh fragrance that is minty, and it grows, everywhere. And it smells sweet anytime that you trample on it. And if you guys have ever touched a mint plant or just rubbed your fingers on it, you know that incredible stimulating fragrance that comes from a peppermint plant. So for centuries, peppermint has been used to soothe digestion, to freshen breath, to promote comfort in head and neck and muscles, and it really works really, really well to help the mind focus. So it works in a whole myriad of ways. That's why it is in so many different Young Living blends. That is why there are so many different ways to use it. And that is why it comes in the Young Living starter kit, because it is an incredibly versatile oil. So you can throw it into your diffuser and just pep up your atmosphere. Again, you will find once peppermint is diffusing and when you start to inhale and smell peppermint, things start firing in your mind. You start getting energized. You start thinking clearly. It kind of opens up your head. It does this incredible thing for both your emotions and your mind and your cognitive process, right? It has this incredible way of stimulating you. In fact, I have watched a brain mapping study where the person who had the nodes, the diodes all over their head, when they inhaled peppermint, within just a couple of seconds, like 3 seconds, you could see parts of their brain just lighting up. And so peppermint is an incredible oil for really, really increasing cognitive function. On the other hand, peppermint is also an incredible oil for increasing musculoskeletal function. Okay, they have shown that athletes who apply peppermint to their muscles and joints before some sort of performance are actually able to help increase their performance by 15%. So this is, I'm not recommending, necessarily doping, but hey, if you got to go do a long jump, throw a little peppermint on your muscles, breathe it into your lungs before you go, and it just does this natural thing to your body to give you an extra boost. Okay, so peppermint is incredibly powerful for that, but not just that, it's really, really soothing. So after you've gone out and run your miles or done your long jump, it's really incredibly soothing for the muscles and the joints alike. So throw it in some carrier oil. It is totally fine to put it directly onto the skin, of course, but if you want it to have a further spread, throw it in a carrier oil and you can get your whole arm as opposed to just a small little area, okay? So stimulating aromatic aroma, it supports healthy digestion. So with a Vitality oil, you can ingest a drop of peppermint, put a drop under your tongue, put a drop into your water. Here's a trick. On a hot summer day, I will take my water and I will put a drop of peppermint in there and just kind of swirl it around. That peppermint goes down. You can feel it going all the way down. It cools you from the inside out. I'm not even kidding. It's amazing. If you don't want to do it that way, or additionally, put a little drop of peppermint into a spritzer and spray it all over yourself and it'll cool you from the outside in. Peppermint is incredibly, incredibly cooling. A lot of pregnant women who wake up in the morning and they're feeling a little, green. Peppermint is their best friend. They'll just grab a bottle. They will deep inhale. You can put it on your wrist. You can inhale it from the palm of your hand. Really amazing oil for just kind of helping you to balance. Gosh, it's endless, the amount of stuff that you can do with peppermint. Let's see, what do we have? When you're feeling a little bit overheated, or maybe you have a child who is feeling a little bit warm to the touch, add a drop of peppermint into some water, dip a washcloth in it, and it's a wonderful, you all know the trick of the cool washcloth on the forehead. Well, when you add a little bit of peppermint, to either the chest or to the head, it really helps to cool you off. Again, it's got this incredible cooling sensation. It also works super well for digestion. So if you put a drop of peppermint under your tongue, or you put a drop in your water and you drink it down, it's going to work its way through your digestive system and really aid and soothe anything you've got going on there. So it's a really great oil to take with you when you are going out for a greasy meal. Or just for general digestive aid. It can also be applied topically over the abdomen to bring a soothing feeling there as well. Rub it onto your forehead for an invigorating and soothing feeling in your head. Put it on your neck. Put it anywhere that you want to kind of loosen up your mobility a little bit. Add a drop to your shampoo to help stimulate your scalp. We got a lot of great oils that really help to work with your scalp, whether it's tea tree, whether it's rosemary or thyme or peppermint. Ton of great oils that can stimulate hair follicles, help to condition and moisturize. It's an incredible soothing sensation. Guys, peppermint has no end to the number of uses that it has, whether you're using the Vitality or using the regular label. Remember, they're both the same. This can seriously be your best friend at home. That is why it is in the starter kit. It is so prized and so beloved and has been that way for thousands of years. So get in on the action and get yourself some peppermint. You're absolutely going to love it. Talk to you later.